Do you know why we have like a lot of cases of depression, or let's just say mental health issues in general? Or do you know why that midlife crisis exists? It's because of this. Because of this, like people live their life and then they realize, by the way, no, I am this particular age and I should be here. Or I'm this particular age, I should have done this with my life. Or I'm this particular age, I should have had kids, I should have bought my first car, I should have be in a long-term relationship. Says who? Says who? Hola, how are you doing? Thank you very much for stopping by. So if you are new, welcome to the channel. My name is Winnie and this is Winning with Winnie, where we want to win in all aspects of our lives. And if you are old but a goodie and if you've been here before, welcome back. So I just wanted to quickly come by and say, listen, have you ever heard of this term, you should be here by now, or you should be doing this now, or you should be driving this kind of a car, or you should be living in this neighborhood, or you should be married? For those people who keep saying that, okay? Who says that? Who says that? Who has that rule that you should have done this by this age? You should have, you should be here by this age. You should. Who said that? Like, I mean, where did that rule come from? I just want to understand that first of all, because the reason why I'm saying this is I've had this over and over and over again, where, oh, you should have been married by age 30. Says who? Or you should have had kids by age 25. Says who? Or you should have this kind of a job by age 28. Says who? Says who? And why? Why? Like this, some of the societal norms that sometimes we put up, to ourselves, is where we have a lot of cases of mental health issues, or these expectations, like societal expectations. Sometimes it drives people into depression because you think, oh, I am disappointing my family, oh, I am disappointing my community, or I am disappointing my peers. What? Why? I've also had people tell me that, like, oh, you should have had kids by now. You should be married by now. One, what if I don't? Okay, what if I do not want to have kids? What if I do not want to get married? I mean, I know I want. Hello, future husband, how you doing? Thank you very much for stopping by. No, I'm just kidding. I know I want those things. I know I want to have kids. I know I want to get married. I know, the things that I want and how I want to live my life. But then again, for those people who don't want, who are we to somewhat impose on them what they should or should not do? Like, why? Why do we do that? Why do we do that? And you'd find that now there is a lot of divorce. Okay, example of like relationships or marriage, there's a lot of divorce cases going on. Why? You might find that amongst the other reasons, which again well known to the people, you'd find that societal expectations is one of the things that is pushing them towards divorce, because they realize, listen, I did not want to get married to you in the first place, or I do not want to get married in the first place, or maybe I was driven into marrying early and then we just don't like each other anymore and we just want to get divorced, or I realized that this is not the person I want to settle down with because I compromised. Why? Because the society expected me to be by this particular age. I should have been married. All right. Or let's say a case of people who are not satisfied in their job market. Why? They realize that, listen, I did not like this job in the first place. It's my parents who drove me to venture into this career, and then I realized, by the way, I don't like it. It does not bring me joy. It does not bring me fulfillment. It does not bring me a sense of purpose. It does not give me a sense of purpose. I don't like it. Okay. Or what? For example, even our kids. I've seen a lot of kids who are being forced by their parents into doing things that the kids themselves do not want. Okay, and especially for those people who always say, I should have been here, or I should have done that, I should be, I should, those people that we, most of the time, we should ourselves. By the time you're done shooting yourself, how do you feel? Do you feel good or do you feel bad? Majority of the time, you actually feel bad. You feel like crap after thinking about what you should have done or what you should do to achieve the kind of life that you want. Okay, you feel like absolute crap. Okay, and that puts you down on your self-esteem. It demotivates you. You just feel like crap. Okay, so how about, and I'm telling you this and by also telling myself, how about instead of shielding ourselves, okay, you should have done this, you should do this, you should, instead of doing that, how about we identify the goals of let's say the goals that we want to achieve, and then work backwards towards it, right? For example, let's say for those people who should or who are shielding themselves that I should be I should have like 100 million shillings in my account, for example. Okay, so that's the goal. You want to have 100 million shillings in your account. How about let's set that as a goal and then work backwards in terms of what do I need to do to make sure that I have 1 million shillings in my account. See the difference? You identify your goal and then work backwards towards achieving that goal, instead of I should have 100 million shillings in my account by now. I mean, notice the difference. This one is like you're condemning yourselves, or yourself. You should have 100 million shillings in your account, versus I want to have 1 million shillings in my account, or 100 million shillings in my account by, let's say, 2025. Okay, so you have established a goal, or you have identified a goal, and that is to have 100 million shillings in your account by 2025, right? So how many years do you have? You do the math. What do you need to do to make sure that you have 100 million shillings in your account by the year 2025? Work towards it. Maybe by the year 2025, you will have 100 million shillings in your account. Other than you should have 100 million shillings in your account, and yet you're not doing anything about it. If anything, you're just condemning yourself, okay? There's a difference. One is more of condemning yourself, and the other one is pushing yourself towards achieving whatever goal that you want, okay? So that is what I wanted to say. Instead of condemning ourselves and condemning other people in terms of what they should have done with their lives, how about just let people live their life, okay? And how about just live your life the best way you know how, and the best way, that will help you towards achieving your goals, instead of condemning yourselves by the term. Let's all say together, you should, okay? Let's stop it. Let's live our lives the best way we know how, instead of harming ourselves and harming other people in the process. Because you realize, by the way, by the time you keep saying you should, you're not helping this person, and you're not helping yourself. If anything, you're hurting yourself even more. So as long as we're not hurting anyone, as long as we're working towards our goals, as long as we're doing everything that we need to do to make sure that we achieve our goals, let's stop the should, okay? Let's just please, let's just stop it, okay? Let's stop the should, and let's focus on building the life that we want. So I just quickly wanted to come say, stop should, okay? Stop shoulding yourself. It's not helping. It's not helping, okay? So goodbye, see you soon. But think about it, even as we go into a new week, and we are in a new month, so happy new month. So even as we go into the new month and the last quarter of the year, let's just think about that this week, okay? And every time you find yourself in a place where you're shooting yourself, kick that thought out immediately, and then focus on how you can live your life to the fullest, or focus on how you can achieve your goals without shooting yourself, okay? Okay, are we in agreement? Yes, we are. Okay, think about that for this week, and I'll see you next week with another video. But if you've not subscribed, hey. But if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do hit the subscribe button and Wow, I can't even speak. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do. Let's build this little community of ours, of positivity and just focusing on our goals and achieving our dreams, because we all want to win, like we said in this channel. So let's build that community by you subscribing and then telling the other person to subscribe. And if you like this comments or content, please make sure that you leave a comment down below, and especially for those people who shoot themselves, including me, leave a comment down below and tell me some of the areas that you keep shielding yourself when you should not be shielding yourself. Okay, let me know. Let's have a discussion around the same and find solutions as to how best then we can approach this and live our lives to the fullest. So I'll see you soon. Please subscribe if you have not. Please share this to someone who needs to hear this, and let's build this community together. So I'm gonna say